Hi, I'm David Dodge. Welcome to Green Energy Futures. Net zero homes have doubled or tripled the insulation value in their walls, and they are up to 16 inches thick. Windows manufacturers have responded in kind by creating triple-paned windows, which really improved their insulation value, and this is great, but at R7 or R8, they are still by far the weakest link in a super efficient home. That's why Greg Clarahan started LiteZone, an Edmonton-based company, and made it his mission to build a super window. Today, he produces insulated glass units that reach as high as R22.
That's a completely different way of thinking about an insulating glass unit. With 10 layers is the maximum that we settled on. So that's 8 suspended films with an interior pane of glass, an exterior pane of glass, and that can achieve R22 center of glass and about R19 for an overall window.
For perspective, that's almost as efficient as a 2x6 wall full of insulation. After extensive research, LiteZone says its glass unit's life expectancy is up to 60 years.
One problem with conventional glass is the inert gases, the argon or sometimes krypton or even xenon that they fill traditional conventional insulating glass units with, is that it is impossible to keep that gas in the glass unit.
LiteZone uses air-filled cavities with patented pressure equalization and low-E coatings to keep the heat in the winter and the heat out in the summer.
So it's about the number of layers, the spacing between the layers, and the location and kind of low emissivity coatings that are either on the glass or on the suspended films. And as we add layers of film and add low E coats to those films, we can achieve these incredible performance values.
Conventional wisdom is to install south-facing windows to harvest as much passive solar energy from the sun as possible. But this has led to some very hot passive houses in the summer and cool ones in the winter.
What we really need is much, much higher insulating windows to plug those thermal holes, so that essentially what you have is a blockage of all the thermal transmission in both the winter and in the summer, so that you have extremely low heating loads and cooling loads.
These windows are so efficient, it changes everything when it comes to both home renovations and net zero design. Janet Craig's home in Edmonton needed new windows.
This is our 30-plus year house, and it was time to redo the windows, and these are the new LiteZone windows. We used to have double pane windows, and they got installed in the summer, and the first thing I noticed was there's no heat coming from them when the sun is shining through them. We used to have the blinds closed all summer on hot days because we could feel the heat coming through the windows. So I'm really excited about that.
Janet's windows went from R2 to an amazing R14. This is also a game changer for super efficient homes, which can now have either more windows or smaller heating systems. There is much more to this story. Check out our blog and video at GreenEnergyFutures.ca. For Green Energy Futures, I'm David Dodge.